Hi guys, big up to the yachties. Hi love bugs. Tonight we're gonna do a review on how to get away with murder. Season 4, episode 15. Before we get started, guys, please subscribe to my channel and press a like. Thank you so much for watching this video. So let's get into it. So it started off with a little sweet baby West. And on TV, they was like, it's an accident, some accident happened. And so they're making us the audience, think it's one of the crew got killed. Because they were saying there was an accident happened. And then Annalise showed up and she was talking to Nate. And Nate was like, it's been an accident. So I'm like, okay, so who is it? Michaela, it was just like the whole, but apparently everybody was okay. It was the prosecutor who got killed in the car accident. So then we see Frank running down the stairs, so we saw Frank being okay. They kept on showing everybody individually to make sure we know who was alive. Then we go to Michaela and Asher. And so Asher's like, Michaela's like, let me explain. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I apologize. And basically Asher was like, no, don't apologize. This is who you are. You are bitch. And basically, I ain't saying you a gold digger, okay? But I'm saying all you care about is getting up there, be on top, powerful, merit. There is nothing wrong with that, Michaela. I'm saying to you, girl, stand in your truth. If you want a powerful and you want a rich guy, then do your thing, girl. But don't pretend that you're somebody else. And I think, honestly, I like you and Asher together, but maybe Asher was holding you back because he doesn't understand what you need to do. He's more on the softer side, and you're like the rough side. But I hope you guys work it out. I'm praying for y'all. So next we go to the deputy prosecutor, and he was telling everybody that the prosecutor had died, and, you know, we all have to go on, rada, who cares? Then we go back to the crew at the house. We have Michaela, you know, Asher, Asher, Connor, everybody was there. And they trying to say, like, you know, what is going on, what we got to do. They figure out this is got to be Laura's father. And if it's crazy ass, you know, because basically right now, her mother's missing. And so everybody's panicking because it's like the father is nuts, and you don't know what he's gonna do. He's just nuts. Everybody's sitting there like, oh my God, he's gonna try to kill us. And Alice is like, shut up, nothing's gonna happen to nobody. And then the phone ring, and it was Laura, crazy as spawn of a father. And he basically like, where's your mother? What you did to her? And Laura said, I didn't do anything to her. And he's like, Laura, what did you do to your mother? And if you don't tell me your mother was, you won't see baby West. How dare him use little baby West against his own daughter. I swear to God, I don't know how Laura came out half sane because her parents are the spawn of the devil. Her mother and father both. Oh God, I'm praying for baby West, aka God, baby West, your daddy's not here. May he rest in peace. Okay. So then we go on, and then we go back to the house, and so basically, Annalise was like, are you sure, Laura, you didn't do nothing to her? Because, like, where's your mother? She's like, you know, she's probably sleeping off her Xanax, or she's some pill going back to Paris. And Annalise is like, you sure you didn't do anything to her? She's like, I didn't do anything to her. I promise you. Then we went outside with Asher, Connor, and Oliver, and we're like, you know, they're like, we're not sure Laura didn't kill her mother because, you know, that girl is crazy. She brought the gun to that thing before. And then we went back to Annalise, Laurel, and Frank. They came up the apartment, and they go like, where are you going? And they said the FBI want to talk to Laura about what happened to the prosecutor. Why, I don't know. So then we go to the deputy prosecutor and, what's her name? Abby, the one that's short here. I forgot her name. They were talking about the case. I don't care. Let's move on. So then we go to the guy that they shot is in the hospital, and Oliver was there with Michaela, and basically the guy was like, I want Oliver out of here, because he realized Oliver was lying to him, and he ain't playing. He's like, I'm done with this shit. And he basically said, stop stalling, Michaela. You know, I want the deal, because basically Annalise promised him a deal. And then we go to Nate, because Nate promised Annalise that he'll find all the evidence and and burn them. So the prosecutor has some evidence against everybody, and Nate's gonna find it, burn them, so they don't have any evidence against them anymore. So basically, Annalise was like, "Why do you call?" So you have Laura talking to the FBI. Annalise was like, "Why do you call my client first to talk about this prosecutor guy? She don't know anything about it." And they found out that the prosecutor guy was playing both sides. He was playing, you know, working with the father, but he was working with the FBI also. So then Nate came, and they were like, okay, you know, if we don't, they need to find this flash guy, because that's the only way they could blackmail the father, because the prosecutor guy apparently have a flash drive could to send Laurel Eve's spawn father to jail. And Nate showed up, and they were like, we have to find that because you know it's going to kill us. And Nate showed up, and Nate basically had the hard drive. But the problem is they got to put it on a laptop and figure what's trying to decode it. So basically, who they got for that? The one and only Oliver, because he knows do all this stuff. So Annalise basically talked to Connor outside, and she told Connor, "Get your ass back in law school, Connor." And she's like, "I know what happened, and it's not what you tell everybody, but you need to get back into law school now." Then we went to the same guy that's in the hospital who shot Michaela, and Michaela told him, he was like, "Are you stalling Michaela?" Because Michaela told him that she broke up with Asher, and he's like, "I don't believe that shit, and I believe you said you broke up with Asher. I don't believe you're stalling." So then we go back to all the crew, and they're at the apartment, and they're trying to crack this this file because they need to get to crack the file so they can actually blackmail her dad, her Laurel dad, to get a big bag from her. So we go back to Annalise and the lawyer that Michaela used to work for, and she's like, "Listen, you're working for this guy. The guy is evil and he's corrupt, and when he goes down, you're gonna go down with him." But the girl, know that this guy is basically recording everything. So she told Annalise, "Get the hell out of my office. I can't help you." Because she basically know the guy is listening to the conversation, and she didn't want the guy to kill her. So what she did was right. Then we go back to Nate and what's her name? Gabby? I don't remember. The woman is short hair. And she basically told her, "I find all the file and I destroy everybody's file. You don't have to worry about it." And she said, "They never fell on you." She was like, "No." Then we go to Annalise and Michaela. Michaela was like, "Listen, he wants the deal, and we need to get a deal. If he doesn't get a deal, he's going to talk." And Michaela was like, listen, let's call ICE on his ass and send him back to his country." And Annalise was like, "Don't do that. That's just rude. That's just evil. Don't do that." Annalise was like, I see you turning into me, and I don't want you to be me. And you're slowly but surely turning into me. I don't want it to happen." Basically, then we go to Frank and Laura. Frank was like, "Listen, I went to your mother's hotel room, and nobody could find her. She's just completely missing." And Laura's like, "Okay, I don't know where she is." Then we go back to everybody: Frank, Laurel, Asher, Connor at the apartment. They're still trying to crack the code because they need to crack this damn code. If they don't crack it, they can't blackmail the dad to get their one. Basically, Connor decided to tell everybody the truth, that listen, he just didn't drop out of law school. He failed. He failed all his classes, but he was embarrassed to tell him what happened. But he's going to go back and he's going to take his class again. And big up to Connor, because you know what? You fail once, all you got to do is study hard and get back in. Don't ever give up, Connor. So they cracked the code. So Annalise called Laurel, spawn of her father. And the phone rang, and he's like, "Laurel, and she's like, "No, this is Annalise." And she's like, "Listen, we cracked the file. Listen, it's time for us to make a deal." All right. So he was like, "What do you want, Annalise?" And Annalise showed up, and he was like, he started ranting Annalise and stuff. Here's my rant. And Laurel, father, okay? He's talking about Annalise, how about she's evil and how she makes everybody that she knows life miserable and she destroys everybody. He's right about that. That's partially true. But you have the nerve to be talking, Mr. Castile. Your daughter is all the way screwed up because of your dumb ass. You blackmail your own daughter for your son. You and your wife have killed her baby daddy, for Christ's sake. Little West is never going to see his father again, and your dumb ass is talking about Annalise. You tried it. Have several seats, okay? Anyway, so finally, Annalise told him to sign a paper so Laura had full custody of her son, and his dumb ass could be free. And he actually believed that shit too. So he signed the paper. Laura was all nervous. She's at the apartment of Frank, and Frank said, "You got to eat something because soon you're going to have your son, Little West, with you all the time." And so then we go back to Michaela. Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong. You know what I'm talking about. And she was at the hospital, and she basically told the guy, "Listen, you need to chill." Because the guy was like, "Get Annalise in here. If you don't get Annalise in here, I'm going to rat you all out." She's like, "Listen, you won't do nothing of the sort." What? Michaela looked like she was about to kill his ass. So anyway, Annalise went to him and said, "Sign the goddamn paper and let your daughter be free of this bullshit, okay? And stop the madness." So eventually, he signed the paper, because he had realized he has no choice. They cracked the code. It's either that or he goes to jail. He's going to give his grandson, he go to jail. Obviously, that's more important to him. So Laura was at the hospital, and he was like, "Mija," and something like that, because my Spanish is bad, guys. Anyway, so he was like, "Could I please see him?" So I actually couldn't believe it. He actually loved his grandson. My God, if that's what he called love, Jesus. And he was like, "Can I see him for one more time?" And Laura was like, "Hell no, you can't see him." So Laura saw her son, and he's so cute, baby. Was it so cute? And she and Frank walked off with him. And as soon as the father walked up, thought he was free, they arrest his ass. And then we go back to see Annalise and the lawyer. And we saw when she told Annalise to get out of her office earlier on, she wanted to let Annalise say, told her where to find the stuff because she couldn't talk out loud, so they know. And basically went back to all the crew, and everybody was like, okay, we're glad this is over with. And so we got to figure out what to do with the guy that's in the hospital. And then Michaela said, you don't have to worry about him because I called ICE on his ass, and he's going back to his country. And Oliver said, what the hell is wrong with you? And then Annalise went in the other room and talked to him and said, what the hell is going on with you? I don't like the person you become. And she basically told Annalise, I took care of business. I did something that you couldn't do. And oh my God, Michaela is just, listen, Michaela is just saying her truth, guys. She is just an evil bitch, and she always was, and she always will be. That's who she is. She's worse than Annalise. And so basically, the TV is coming on, and they're talking about how Annalise won her case. Big up to Annalise. She won her case from the Supreme Court. Yeah, Annalise. And then everybody was so excited. I was so excited. Congratulations, Annalise. You're in the big league now. Okay, everybody go want a part of you. So basically, she was doing a radio interview, and they were asking a couple of questions. She was answering. And guys, it ended with a clip. Laurel was sleeping downstairs. She went upstairs, and we saw on her hand, she had a nightmare about her mother, and we saw the scratch on her hand. I'm thinking Laurel probably killed her mother. Oh, my God. Well, can you blame her? She had the spine of the devil raised her, okay? Girl, I don't know. She went upstairs, and they heard the baby crying, and I think her name is, I keep on forgetting her name, Gabby, or whatever her name, the one that's short here, that worked at Annalise. She told her no problem. She could stay there as long as she want. It's not a problem. She could stay there as long as she want with the baby because she's enjoying it. Frank came up and said hi to her. And then Annalise was doing her interview. And Frank went back to sign up for college. Big up to Frank. It's never too late to go back to college. And we have Connor right there signing up for college again. And then we see, the cliffhanger was that we see this kid showed up, gorgeous looking kid too, signed up for college. And at first I was thinking, is it Annalise's kid or is it the girl that worked for her? Gabby, whatever her name is, one of the short hair kid. But I realized it can't be her kid because they kept on showing Annalise with Little West, you know, rocking him back and forth and singing a song to him. And I don't understand because Frank, they told Annalise her son would die. But I don't understand because Annalise saw her son dead. Did they switch the son at birth? Somebody tell me something. Could it be Annalise's son? How could it be? Unless they gave Annalise a dead child and her child survived, and who raised her child? And why would they do this? You guys, it was a cliffhanger. I loved it. That was a review on How to Get Away with Murder. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Good night.